Hello again. Today we're gonna talk about the anger. And anger, as all the other emotions, can be expressed in many ways. From little irritation, some little frustration about something. It can go into hate, to the fury, to a rage. So even a little frustration about something, that's already anger. Very slight, very, subtle. But when you will even hook into that and you track it down and you start feeling it more and more and more, it can grow. It can grow to the point when you will be surprised. And I need to share this with you. When I started to work with emotions, when I started to work with the book Letting Go, and discovering all those things that I was keeping squeezed inside me for many, many years, I've noticed how my body slowly, but it was taking days, not even weeks. It was taking days for me to open more and more and feel and experience more and more of each emotion. And at some point, when I was feeling fear or working with anger, I had to lock myself in the room and be completely sure that no one will interrupt me, no one will come and want something, because I already noticed that when I'm in this process of releasing emotion, I'm really feeling it. I'm really diving deep into it. And sometimes on the beginning, it was even happening that when I was working with anger, especially, I was just, going mad around my room. I was just, throwing, maybe pillows and punching pillows, but still, I had to unload it somehow, I had to express it. Even it's not that necessary, but still. You can do it without expressing it outside. You can just do it feeling it, but still you will notice that your breath gets faster, your fists squeeze, your teeth gets, your jaw gets squeezed as well, and you're just breathing fast throughout your nose, and you feel how it's raising and growing this emotion, and just accepting it and more and accepting and letting it go and letting it flow and just allowing it to be, allowing it how it is, fully expressing it like you are watching a movie in a cinema, just watch a movie and you feel it in your body, you can react a little bit, but it doesn't mean you have to start offending people and just send messages to start trolling people on YouTube or whatever. It's a process that takes maybe 20 minutes, maybe half an hour. Depends how your body is used to processing that energy, because on the beginning it was taking me maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes. But then, because after 20 minutes I was exhausted. I was done. Like I had to take a nap and I was sleeping for like 2 or 3 hours sometimes. But there was a lot of anger in me. Anger was a big thing. And it took the longest time, I think. But anyway, with time, my body got, better at handling this energy and processing it. So after a while, I could stay in meditation 40 minutes or even 1 hour, just releasing and releasing. But it's always a matter of intention. When I want to stop, I say, okay, that's enough. I've released as much as I wanted today, and I don't need to do it anymore. And trust me or not, but you will see, when we say this intention, the body will listen. The heart, the soul will listen. Okay, so if there is, for example, a day that you have some meeting at the evening, let's say, and you want to do some releasing before, you can make a decision. You can put intention. Okay, I want to release some anger or fear or whatever there is to feel, for example, more confident, or however it is supposed to help me. Let's say for 1 hour, and then I want to be fine. I don't want to feel that anymore after, let's say. And this will listen. Your body will listen. It's not that you will start releasing and then you will go to the meeting and you will be, screaming at people because you are still releasing it. No, don't worry about that. It will listen, but you will have to learn it, how to work with it slowly with your pace. You will get some sort of experience and you will understand how it works. But yeah, so far, before I will jump on the anger, I want to finally remind you about the homework that once I gave you. It was the notebook. I asked you to go and buy yourself a notebook and a pen. And today is the day when we start to work with anger, because we just have anger and pride to do, then a little bit different energies. But when we finish with pride, that's all the lowest energies that are kind of distracting, that are not supportive. And we will be focusing first on those energies. And that's why we're gonna need the notebook, because from now on, from today, I want you to at least a few times a day start journaling however you feel. And it has to be an essay. Let's say you are waking up tomorrow morning and at 8 in the morning, you sit for a moment, you just write, whatever, if you want to write a date, doesn't matter, but 8 o'clock, you sit for a second, few minutes, 5 minutes, and ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? What am I experiencing? And just take a little look. Okay, there is some little frustration. Like I'm not sure about something and this irritates me. Okay, so I can write anger. Some slight frustration, irritation. So maybe on the scale from 0 to 10, 3, right? Okay, now, is there something else? Oh, okay, I feel in my stomach, maybe some anxiety, like 5 per 10. So I write fear or anxiety, 5 per 10. And then you check again. Okay, that's it. And that's it. You can sit and start releasing those emotions. Play the meditation about the anger, about the fear, and start releasing it. You will notice they are decreasing or increasing, because it might be as well like that, but it's good. It's supposed to, this process is about clearing you, cleaning your inside. But you don't have to do it like starting. It's only about awareness, only about being conscious what's inside you, what you are feeling. Because now you will start noticing the difference, that you will wake up in the morning and instead of saying from the first moment, I am angry today, and just looking for the things that make you angry, you will say, oh, I am feeling anger. The energy of anger, the frequency of anger is trying to flow through me. Okay, I'm accepting that. There is anger in me. I don't have to do anything about it, but at least I know that it's inside me, flowing through me, but I'm not the anger. I'm not angry. I'm not impersonating myself with that emotion. I just see it from the perspective. I see it flowing through me, so I'm not attaching myself to it. Does it make sense? And during the day, for example, you will sit then at 10 or at 12, you will have a break at work, or you will go to bathroom, and just for 5 minutes, you will sit down and you will ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Or maybe there is some guilt because something triggering came up at work, some guilt about something. Okay, I'm not judging myself. I'm not, creating a story. I'm just saying, okay, I'm feeling some sense of guilt. Guilt. 4 per 10. Okay. And in this moment, you are becoming free. It's inside you, but it doesn't have control over you, because now you can say, okay, when I will go back home, I can release it. I can do the meditation and release that. That's the work, and this is what I would like you to start doing: journaling. Only this for now. Few times a day. It would be nice if you would sit 5 or 10, however you want. Might be few times, and it makes big difference. For the first week, please do it every day, and then you will notice that it kind of becomes automatic. It will be automatic for you to start noticing that you are not the emotions, that they are just flowing through you. But for the first week, I would like you to write it down. Every time you feel something, just write it down. Give yourself 5 minutes during the day, few times, and just ask yourself, what is inside me? Is there something that is not peace, not love, something that is a little bit triggering, bothering? And that's gonna be very, very helpful in our future work. Now back to the anger. So I said that the anger it's like a big spectrum of how it can be expressed, right? It can be frustration, irritation, it can be rage or hate, but all of it comes down to just one emotion. It's one kind of frequency. The differences are very small. And when we are angry, we like to blame things. We like to say, oh, this thing makes me angry. This person made me angry today. This guy did that and he made me so angry. But we go back again, that we are 100% responsible for what we feel, always. So no one is responsible for that you are angry. You are feeling anger because this person, it's helping you to notice it. Why? Because everyone around us, it's trying to help us. And we are doing the same thing. We are triggering other people. Why? Because we have satisfaction out of it? No, because we want to help them to heal. This is why mother triggers a child and the child triggers a mother. Because they want to heal. And this is why we are coming here, to experience that healing. So if you will start looking at this right now in this way, that people are just helping you to see that you have anger inside you. They are triggering the anger inside you so you can take care of it finally and feel better, feel lighter when you will release it. Because thanks to them, you could notice it. Because situation, it's never true. It's never real. I will give you an example. What am I talking about? So let's say that you are waking up in the morning and you are so happy. You had such a great day yesterday. You did something amazing. You achieved some big dream that you always had, and you waking up in the morning and you are just in complete excitement and bliss. You are just having breakfast and just laughing to yourself, looking at yourself in the mirror, then dressing up, going out of the house. You are walking so happy, and someone just punches you with his shoulder just by mistake, and he goes, "Oh, sorry." And you are like, what is your reaction? Yeah, fine, no worries. And you go with your day, right? Because you are so happy. Now let's see the other scenario. You had a horrible day yesterday. You messed up everything what was possible to mess up and more. And you feel horrible, guilty, angry, and ashamed, and anxious, and all of the pack of the horrible and disgusting emotions. You eat a breakfast and you want to vomit because it's so disgusting. Then you dress yourself, you see holes everywhere in your clothes and you're changing them, but every clothes is just all squeezed or whatever, it's dirty. Then you are going out of the house and someone, bumps into your shoulder. You want to kill that guy. You are creating the story in your head how you would crucify that person or whatever. But it's the same situation, same story. What changed? You see, the situation, the outside doesn't matter. What matters is our internal state. And you are not an angry person, but you experience anger like all of us. All the biggest spiritual teachers and avatars, everyone was experiencing those emotions. If you are religious, if you believe in any religion, Buddha, Jesus, Krishna, all of them, they were experiencing anger, fear, pride, sadness, all of them. And in even bigger amounts that you can imagine, because this is all energy. It all flows through us. If there wasn't supposed to be anger and pride and guilt and shame in the world, it wouldn't be. But this is the part of this world. How long we want to fight with the things that are around us, not accepting our reality? Do you think that it shouldn't be anger in the world, it shouldn't be pride in the world, it shouldn't be fear in the world, it shouldn't be sadness in the world? But the world is how it is. And I don't think you are able to change it right now. So are you gonna accept it? And trust me, when you accept it, when you finally learn how to treat those emotions, how to let them through you, they are starting working for you. They are guiding you, they are giving you energy, they are motivating you. Like anger. Anger is the emotion that comes up whenever we don't accept the reality, whenever we disagree with what is right now. But thanks to that, we will listen to this energy and listen in sense that we will feel it and we will accept it and allow it to flow. We will find solution how to change it. How from this frustrating, irritating position get to the point that we actually are happy and satisfied. This is why we have anger, to motivate us, to give us a little, push. That's what anger is for. And when you manage it in a good way, it's gonna help you. But when we want to, suppress it, push it back, let's say, I cannot feel anger because I don't want to be seen as angry person or violent, or doesn't have anything with violence. Feeling anger is just feeling emotion. It's like any other emotion. When you will do the meditation, you will start seeing that you have pleasure, you have satisfaction of feeling that, because it makes you feel more alive. Excitement is as well between anger and fear as well. That's amazing, beautiful energy. Depends how you see it. And if you resist to it, it will be really working against you. If you allow it, accept it, let it flow, another miracles will start happening. And I'm telling it from my own experience because I had really big problem with anger. You can trust me. I had so much stuffed anger inside me. I was really creating a lot of problems because I would stack it, and then I would have to find a moment, some person or a situation or a moment where I could just explode because the body couldn't contain it anymore, like a balloon that is just breaking. And every time it would happen, I would just bury myself into the ground because I would be so ashamed and so scared of myself and yeah. But then when I started working with it, the first day I started to actually feel that anger and accepting it, releasing it, wow, I never felt so free, so light, and people started to notice it as well. So that's it for now. We will be going back to some of those topics later, but so far I invite you to do the meditation, and you will see me in the next video.